Your offer is built, you have people in front of you, and this is the exact moment many people freeze because somewhere along the way, they got convinced that taking an offer to market has to be difficult and has to require a launch team, a webinar, a complicated funnel, and weeks of stress. But I'm telling you, it doesn't have to be that way. Your first sale comes from not a launch, but an invitation. And by the end of this video, you'll have a plan to enroll your first paying customers with a simple invitation you can send this week, and a way to do it that actually makes your offer stronger than before you've sold a single seat. This is part 7 of my free course From Idea to Online Business. Check out the playlist I've created for the course in the show notes if you'd like to follow along. Now, most advice tells you to build the whole thing first, then sell it. And I want you to do the exact opposite. And here's the mistake I've watched plenty of people make, including myself. They disappear for 3 months to build the perfect program. Every module, every worksheet, every polished video. Then they finally show up to sell it and silence. They built it in a vacuum, they guessed wrong, and now they're emotionally and financially attached to something that the market never asked them for in the first place. But there's a better way, and it's what I want you to do for your first customers. I call it the Founding Customer Launch. 4 steps: invite, enroll, deliver, refine. Step 1, invite. You're not opening the store to the whole world. You're inviting a small founding group, let's say your first 5 customers, to go through your offer with you at a special founder's price in exchange for their honest feedback and, if they get a result, their testimonial. This isn't a discount. It's an honest exchange. They get a lower price and direct access to you. You get real customers, real feedback, and proof. Everybody wins. Watch how Denise does this. She's our case study. She spent 2 weeks being the most useful person in a caregiver Facebook group. She had a handful of real one-on-one conversations. She goes back to the people she actually helped and says, I'm putting together a small group of families to walk through exactly how to advocate for a loved one in the hospital, step by step. I'm taking 5 people to start at a founding rate, and I'd love for you to be one of them. That's it. That's the launch. And because she's invited instead of broadcasting, the next step gets even easier. Step 2, enrollment. Now, enrolling isn't convincing, it's clarity. When someone says they're interested, you don't pitch harder, you ask about their situation, you confirm your offer is actually right for them, and only if it is, you tell them plainly what it costs and how to get started. If it isn't right for them, you say so. And that honesty is so rare, and it's exactly how you build a business and wealth God's way. People can feel the difference between someone trying to close them and someone trying to help them decide. Be the second one. Step 3 is the delivery. Now you deliver, and here's the freeing part. You don't need the whole thing finished. You're walking this founding group through it live in real time. You teach module 1 this week, then you build module 2 before the next week. The group keeps you accountable because they're expecting you to show up with something next week. And you're building exactly what they need because they're telling you as they go. And step 4 is refinement. Every question your founding customers ask is showing you a gap. Every place they get stuck is a place for you to improve. And by the time this first group finishes, you don't have to guess anymore. You have a tested offer, real results, and testimonials in your customers' own words. So who are your first customers? Maybe it's 3, maybe it's 5, maybe it's 7. That's up to you. But pause and write your founding invitation. 3 parts. Who are you inviting? By name if you can. What are you inviting them to in one clear sentence about the transformation, not the modules? And the simple ask, I'm taking X number of founding members at a founding rate. Would you like one of those spots? Write it down in your words. That's the message. That's your first launch. 6 videos in, you have your idea, your customer, your validation, your offer, your visibility plan, and now you've written a sendable invitation to enroll your first paying customers. You are one message away from your first sale. Sit with that for a minute, because a few weeks ago, this was just a feeling that you had more to offer. The Founding Customer Invitation template, like every worksheet in this series, is in the same free toolkit. Link in the description. Now, you may have noticed that I haven't told you exactly what to charge yet, and that's by design, because pricing done wrong will quietly repel the very people you want to serve, and most people get that wrong. So in the next video, we lock in your number, and I'll show you how the wrong price pushes the right customers away. Subscribe because you absolutely don't want to miss that video. I'm Ralph, and thanks very much for tuning in to the best place to learn how to build a business and wealth God's way. Always remember that faith plus work equals success, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.